Alright y'all, attempt number 2 at getting the Apple Watch. I actually ordered it online first and I'm gonna go pick it up in the store. I ended up going with the gold face and a silver band. Or not silver, but like a light gray. I really wanted to get the rose gold one, but it just looks so pinky. And like I already have a pink watch. I don't know, it just feels too girly for me. Like I kind of want it, but yeah. I got the other one instead, so sorry for being a mess. Today I got these cereal bars from Quest in the mail, and they just sent me like this tiny itty bitty little box, and there was one of each flavor. So I already ate the cinnamon bun one, but I have the chocolate, whatever this one is, and waffle. What is this? Chocolate. That's it, chocolate flavor. Okay. Anything else? All right, well, you figured it would take cookies and cream. They're decent. They're only 110 calories, so that's pretty good. Oh my God, Ruben, if you pull this charger and make my laptop fall, they're decent. Not as good as Quest bars, but like for a little quick snack, they're pretty good. I also got my Fitmark bag, which I'm so excited about. Fitmark is one of my sponsors now, and I got like one of these really amazing bags. It's just like a nice little meal prep bag. It has a zipper right here with a bunch of Tupperware inside. This one came in here too. Yeah, Ruben, hi. Hi. It's got a pocket in the front. It's got pockets. It's got one in the back. It's got one of these sides is like really organized. I think it's this one. Yeah. This side has like little pockets on the inside and shoes like that. It's really nice. Yeah, I love this color. I will put my discount code in the description box below, but yeah, I think it's really amazing. I'm obsessed with this color, but if you guys want one, you can check out, I'll link their website and my discount code in the description box for you guys. So I am headed to go to the Mac store. Hi, Boozy Doo. He looks dead. Ruben, must you like get in the way of literally everything? Pussy do. Anyway, so I picked up my Apple Watch, finally success. Like I said, I almost went with the rose gold one, but I ended up going with this gray and the gold face. Even though it's gold, it's like more of a pale gold, which I like. I just feel like it's a little more practical. What's really cool is, hang on, is when you're sitting like this, it's dark, and then when you tilt it towards you, it lights up. And it's so crazy. Like I was in the car on the way home and I got a couple phone calls and my watch was ringing. And it's so crazy. It's just so crazy to have it on your wrist. It's really awesome. So I'll have to invest in like some Bluetooth headphones or something like that. So yeah, I'm really excited. I ended up getting the Series 1, not the Series 2, because like for me, it just wasn't worth like $100 more. At all. Like it just wasn't. I don't know. There's the differences online, and it didn't convince me. I think the screen gets brighter, and then it has a better GPS tracker or something like that. But I just don't. There is no point in me getting the Series 2 or whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'm happy that I got it. I would highly recommend them. I think they're adorable and very practical. So headed to the gym, I need to charge my camera before I go, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip. So I just received my retinol in the mail from Glow Therapeutics. I've been out of this for quite some time, a couple of weeks I think, and I also picked up an eye restore serum. The first one, retinol, is a derivative of vitamin A. It's commonly used to give your skin a healthy boost by minimizing fine lines and wrinkles, smoothing texture, and diminishing hyperpigmentation, aka like freckles, dark spots, stuff like that. As you age, your skin cells, they stop maturing and they tend to pile up. This works on a molecular level to normalize cell turnover. Basically, it tells your cells to renew themselves and regularly again. Topical retinoids like this, found in prescription and over-the-counter formulas, work to make the outermost layers thinner and flatter. So yeah, that's why I use retinol. Why not? So this is something that I apply to my skin every single night after I wash my face. So it's like this orangey color right there. Then you just rub it into your skin. And you, like, a very teeny tiny amount spreads like a very large area. So not the worst place to put it on my hands, but yeah, I apply it every single night after I wash my face, and then I put on a moisturizer, and then I'm also going to start using this eye cream every single night. Apply on clean skin, apply a small amount around the eye area in the morning and or evening. So yeah, I love this brand. Really, 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 really nice brand. As I'm sure you guys have noticed, my hair is like almost always a different color. Like if you look at the top of it, it's kind of gray, but also kind of blonde, and you know, my roots are going in and whatnot. I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about it, but I got told that my hair matches my watch. Not really what I was going for. Not at all. What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on yet another workout. So after warming up with a teeny tiny little bit of cardio, I have actually been lowering my cardio these days. I started with some hack squats, and I don't typically tend to go heavy because this machine is very, very heavy. Like, I don't have any plates on there right now because it is one of those machines that kind of compromises your back, or it can very quickly. So I just don't add weight because I want to feel it in my glutes the whole time, and I don't want to feel hurt based on the amount of weight that's on it. Next, I moved on to some back extensions, and you'll notice that when I do these, I squeeze very aggressively to the point where my upper body, like my hips, come off of the pad. And all you want to make sure is if that happens, you're not arching your back and giving in. So the reason that my momentum is pushing me so like far backwards off of the mat is because I'm literally squeezing with my glutes so hard that my hips come off of the pad. And then when you're doing reverse hack squats, just make sure that you're squeezing at the top. I actually ended up adding a resistance band to my last few sets in order to feel it more in my glutes. And if you're going to add a resistance band, just make sure that you're pushing your knees out the entire time. When you do that, it does activate your glutes a little bit more, so it is not as important to squeeze your glutes at the top of your squat. Next, we moved on to some squats. I did warm up with just a bar and then some 10s on each side, and I really wish that you could actually see me like get all the way down, but I talked about my form a couple videos ago, so I won't talk too much about it now. These are good mornings. You've probably never seen me do these. These are a very tough thing to teach. When you do them, just make sure that when you start, you're pushing your hips. Well, hang on. When you do good mornings, not squats, you're pushing your hips back first, and then literally just like leaning forward as flat as you possibly can, and then once you've leaned forward, you kind of thrust with your hips to squeeze your glutes. But really try to not put an arch in your back. Really, the only reason there is an arch in my back is because I'm trying to keep the bar up, but you want to have as flat of a back as possible and squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to push yourself back up. Next, I moved on to some glute bridges, and I know these look really easy and they look like one of those exercises that's just like, oh my god, why are people doing those? They do burn bad, especially if you've already been doing a significant amount of glutes during your workout. Next, I moved on to some abductors, and the reason I stand when I do these is because I do feel it more in my glutes versus if I'm sitting, and I feel it in my quads. Also, when I sit, it starts to hurt my back a little bit, so I like to be standing upright. And when you're doing glute bridges, just make sure that you're pushing out with your knees. Along with raising your glutes up and squeezing, you need to be pushing out with your knees and your legs the whole time in order to activate your glutes. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about these. If you feel uncomfortable standing while doing these, you can kind of sit and then like barely lift your butt off the seat, but you'll become comfortable eventually. Okay, last superset, and all these were supersetted together. We did 4 sets of everything, 12 to 15 reps. I just did step ups. You'll see that first step up, I moved my foot down, but then on the second rep, I realized that it would be more beneficial for me to just keep my left foot up there and step up the whole time. And I control these on the way up and the way down. Next, I moved on to some curtsy lunges. I'm going to continue to talk about the step ups though, because there's really nothing I can say about curtsy lunges other than just make sure you're being stable on that bottom knee. When you do step ups, control the movement the whole way up and the whole way down. Notice I don't like slam back down to the ground or anything like that. I'm controlling it the entire way. I see a lot of people just like drop back down, and that totally defeats like half the purpose of doing these. But anyway, that's the end of my workout. Thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video. That is going to wrap up this video. Excuse me, can you go and stop fighting? Yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for this video. Sorry for it always being a little bit boring, but life is kind of repetitive sometimes. So I was having some issues with my Apple Watch. It wasn't tracking my activity. Like last night I worked out with, I just have to sit down, my back hurts. I worked out with my friend Marley. Okay, fine, I'll stand. I worked out with my friend Marley and she was wearing one too, and it was saying that she had burned calories, and at the end of my workout I had burned none. So I was really irritated, and I couldn't open Instagram on it for some reason. Like, it was telling me that the connection was lost. So this morning I unpaired it and repaired it, and I went on a walk with Bruiser, and it's working so far. So if it doesn't work during my workout, like it doesn't track my calories burned, I will probably go back into Apple today, or tomorrow I mean, and see if they can replace it, because that's like half of the function of the watch, is that it's supposed to track how many calories I burn during my workout, because I'm nerd like that, and that's like half the reason I care about this watch. But anyway, that is gonna wrap up this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!